Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to a brand new series of Civilization 5 on Deity. Before I'd start, I'd just like to thank one of my subscribers, Kenny Wilson, for sponsoring this video with his generous donation on Patreon. So I've already proven that I can beat this game on Deity. I've already done it once, but protocol dictates that I must do it at least once more to sort of prove that it wasn't a fluke. And I've decided this time I'm going to play as Russia. Haven't played a game as Russia before. Now, Russia have, I wouldn't say they're top tier, but they do have quite a nice production bonus if you get lucky enough. So I'm just going to quickly show you that. So if we go and look at Russia. Russia has the Siberian riches, so strategic resources provide +1 production. So it's really nice if you get a lot of strategic resources. Also, horses, iron and uranium provide double quantities, assuming that you actually get any of those, but it can be nice. Either way, we should get at least some bonus production out of it. Now, as well as that, we also have a unique unit, which is the Cossack. The Cossack replaces the cavalry. The main advantage the Cossack has is it has this damaged enemy bonus. So basically, combat bonus against damaged enemy units. So if you're attacking an enemy that's already taken damage, they will take even more damage than they would normally. And then finally, there is the unique building, the Krepost, which replaces the barracks, I believe. Yep. So basically, it does the same thing that a barracks does, but it also reduces the culture and gold costs of acquiring new tiles by 25%. So while you may not use gold to buy a lot of tiles, the fact that it reduces the culture cost of acquiring new tiles, it's kind of like, well, building a monument allows you to generate culture more quickly, but having reduced culture cost of acquiring new tiles will mean that your borders will grow more quickly. So we'll try and build those in as many cities as possible. So this is the first roll. I haven't re-rolled the start here. I considered it, and I looked at this one. I thought, well, it's not actually too bad. We've got a floodplains wheat. It's actually a floodplain. It's just plains. Should be a floodplain. We've got wheat here either way. We've also got 3 incense. We've got furs nearby. We do have a little bit of desert to the south, but we do have some hills, so we've got some production going on. Just show you the settings. We're on a fractal map. It's a standard map size on Deity, and we are playing on epic pace. So let's go ahead and start off by putting our city. I think that's probably the best place to put it. I can't really think of that moving any further north would really help out. So I think we will just go and put the city down right where it is. And of course we're going to start by working the wheat tile, but we will go on to production focus. We are going to want to get the incense connected up as soon as possible, really. So we probably want to go in pottery so we can get calendar. So we'll start by going pottery. That'll also allow us to get a shrine. So let's go ahead and start by choosing our production. We're going to go for a scout. Get the scout out as quickly as possible. I used to go monument scout, but I think beating the AI to some of the ancient ruins can be a really good boost in the early game. Now, even though I have been able to beat this game on Deity, I've been saying for a while now, I think anything... I was okay on King, and I think even Emperor I was kind of okay. But when I started playing on a mortal difficulty, and then moving on to Deity, I really wasn't enjoying playing it as much on that difficulty level. And I was trying to sort of work out why, and we've already found Old Faithful, which is pretty good, I suppose. But we've got some ancient ruins there as well. So I was trying to decide why I wasn't having as much fun playing on those higher difficulties, and I thought maybe it's just because it's a little bit too difficult for me, which could still possibly be the case. But I actually thought what the cause might be. And we've got archery for free, that's excellent. I think the reason that I don't enjoy playing this game as much on a high difficulty is because, essentially... Oh, there's another ancient ruin. Essentially... You're the only person not cheating. Imagine playing an 8-player game where you're the only player who isn't cheating. That's essentially what's happening here, because on Deity, that's... Well, on... Oh, great, more population. On all of the higher difficulty levels, it's the fact that... yeah, we don't have another 2 food tile yet, so that will have to do. On all of the difficulty levels above Prince, the AI cheats, but on Deity, it really really cheats a lot. So imagine playing an 8-player game where you are the only player who isn't cheating. And you might still be able to win, and if you can, more power to you. But it's still not fun if everybody else you're playing against is cheating. And that is the problem that I have playing this on the harder difficulty levels. At least, as far as I can sort of decide, that is what's causing me not to enjoy it as much. But maybe if I play a few more games on this difficulty level and get better at it, maybe I will enjoy it all the more. So I'm going to keep scouting around. Found another wonder already. We've got Fuji. That's quite a nice one to work, actually, if we can get there. I may send the warriors back to the south now that we've got the scout out. We do know that we do have some barbarians over there. I'm not terribly concerned about them. We've already just... Is that the Netherlands? Looks like it's orange and white. If it is, they are very, very close. It is the Netherlands. So they've started right in my backyard. The chances of us running into any more ruins over here are unlikely, but we'll have a look around anyway. So we really need to work out where we're going to expand to. It's going to be very, very difficult with the Netherlands being right on our doorstep. And we have found another ancient ruins. Hopefully we can beat the AI to it. And indeed we can, and we just get a map, which is probably one of the least useful ones you can get. So it looks like we've already got Amsterdam here. This is his second city, so it's unfortunate that he actually settled so close to us. This is his capital here. Amsterdam has silver. I mean, look at that. It starts with... He's already, this is what, turn 12. He's got 2 cities. He's got at least one combat unit. He's probably got more somewhere. And he's already got a worker. He'll have a scout somewhere as well. He's already got 2 farms and his silver mine already. This is why the AI is just so good on Deity. It's just because it just cheats so hard. But let us carry on. We might have to wipe out the Dutch in order to make this campaign successful. There we go. We have pottery. As we've got archery, I think we probably will want to go into... actually... Thinking about going animal husbandry to find out where those horses are. That might be more useful. And then after that, we will go into into calendar so we can get those things connected up. There's his scout. So let's keep going on over this way. Of course, because the AIs have so many units, they can spread out so quickly and find any of the ancient ruins that trying to get any more at this stage of the game is probably unlikely. We found a city-state. It is Kaisel. Keep having a look around. There may be some more ancient ruins around somewhere that we are yet to discover. More incense down there. And we have found some barbarian archers. Not really ideal. We will refuse the embassy. If we have an embassy, we would like a joint one. Now you're going to shoot at my scouts, aren't you? Yes, of course you are. Why would you do anything else? So let's move down this way. Should be protected here from the forest. We have finished the monument. Let's go and work on the shrine. We'll want to get some archers out as quickly as we can. Let's keep going down here just in case we do see anything. It looks like we've found tundra now. There's probably not going to be any ancient ruins down here, but we will have a quick look. Oh, you're on a hill. Well, that just wasn't pretty at all, was it? Now these guys are getting shot. Nice how we didn't attack the units right next to him. We'll sort of back out of there. It's all we can do, really. Our borders are growing. We are going to want to get that incense up as quick as possible. Let's move you guys a little bit further north. We'll move you up here and try and heal you up a little. And let's just pop up onto this hill. Nothing really interesting this way. Let's go the other way and head east around the south borders of Kaisel. See what we can find over there. Like I said, the chances of us actually finding any more ancient ruins now are pretty slim. We did get a free tech though, which is nice. It's one of the better things that you can get. You guys are going to stay there and heal up. You guys keep heading this way. I'm I'm glad we got archery for free. We will get an archer out very, very soon. We are going to need one. Clear up these barbarian camps. Speaking of barbarian camps, there's another one. We'll probably get a mission from Kaisel to clear that one out, though, which is quite nice. That said, we can probably take it out with our archers, but let's take a shortcut through Kaisel. We can adopt a policy. Of course, we're going to go tradition, because why would we go for anything else? Again, this is another one of those things where going tradition is pretty much always the best way to go. There's a lot of guys coming down this way, and I'd love to help these guys out, but I'm a little bit outnumbered, so I'm actually just going to back off for now. Maybe run in and ninja the kill at the end. But yeah, it'd be nice to be able to experiment with a different tactic and picking a different social policies, but it's just really not worth it in Deity. You don't really have room to maneuver. Let's go ahead and get an archer. We are going to need a settler at some point. I'm not entirely sure exactly where we are going to settle. Hopefully we will reach those furs before the Netherlands do. We could settle over here, but of course we'd end up getting even more incense, which is not necessarily what we want. If we go a little bit further north, we could get something coastal at the top of the river. It's not an ideal spot. This would be nice. It would give us the marble, not the stone. There's nowhere we could get here that would give us both the marble and the stone, unfortunately. So we have to kind of decide on one or the other. That's if we want to settle there, which is looking like a good spot right now. It has a little bit of production. I have to think about that one. We've got a few turns before we actually get our settler out anyway. So we've got animal husbandry. We do have horses over there, so we definitely... I think this would be a better tile, because then we'd be able to get both of those horses for sure. Unit needs orders, which is you. Now these guys are already starting to take damage, so let's go in there and sort of start helping out. It's quite possible that the city-state might finish them off themselves, but we should be okay. So Pantheons are starting to get founded. Now, will the city-state be able to get the kill shot? No, it will not, but that means we can go and finish them off. And that should give us some positive opinion with that city-state. Not much, but it did a little bit. You guys have now fully healed up, so let's keep heading north with you. Of course, we need to try and find as many of the other civilizations as possible. The more quickly we do that, the cheaper our techs will be to research. Let's get you up here. We have found another city-state. Don't know who that is yet. You guys get a promotion. We've got a lot of hills around. I think I might actually go for drill with you guys. And, yeah. Sorry, Kaisel, but I'm really going to have to do this. We're going to declare war. You're not being protected by anybody. We are going to steal your workers, and then we're going to go and make peace. It's as cheesy as anything, but it's saving those, what, 7 or 8 turns, however long it takes to build a worker at this stage in the game. 15 turns. Saving 15 turns to build a worker. It's just too good to pass up. Let's keep going over here. It is Colombo. And I guess we just keep heading north. It's still possible we might run into the odd ancient ruin, but I severely doubt it. Yep, the Netherlands are now protecting Kaisel, so it's a good job that I did that when I did. And we have found So let's get you guys back home. Let's get you guys to... Why can't you heal? Let's move you over there. On to the next turn. We'll heal them up. There is still a couple of barbarian camps around to deal with, but we are going to want to get our archer first. Declaration of friendship already. That's what I like. And we need trapping. We want to get that farm set up first. I think that should be our first priority. You guys heal up. And let's keep going this way. because we've got a few more city-states around. Looks like it might be just be myself and the Netherlands on this island, which means we might have an opportunity to take them out. And we found Yerevan. Yeah, it does look like an island. We will have to have a little bit of an explore down in this direction, but it's certainly looking that way. Let's go for oligarchy. Moscow has grown. And what are we working? We're working that tile, which is definitely the better one to work. Anything else would be giving us more food? No, and our growth is really, really slow. Let's go ahead and just buy this tile here. And work the food tile. 25 turns until growth is still really slow. We will go on to the next turn then. I'm actually losing gold right now as well. But not too concerned about that. I think we'll be fine. Kaisel targets nearby encampment, which is obviously something we want to participate in. And which encampment is that exactly? It's the one to the south of them. That's fine. So we'll want to go down there with our archer. Our archer's nearly ready. So we'll go down there and take that encampment out. And we should get a bit of relationship back with Kaisel. So there we go. We have our archers. It's going to take a little while to get down there because of all these hills and rivers. You guys start work on the farm. And then we will want to get the horses going as well. So we've only got 3 citizens. Maybe we don't want to go for the settler yet. Maybe it'd be ideal to try and get a caravan up and running and start getting some money coming in as soon as possible, because we are losing money. So let's go for the caravan first. I don't think there's any point rushing settlers out, because I honestly think the only... Oh, another camp. Great. I honestly think the only competition we've got on this island is going to be Holland. And if I have to fight Holland and take them out and take this island for myself, then I can and will do that. Nice knowing we have this camp up here, though. We'll try and avoid it for the time being. Just need to keep my eye on the worker here and make sure that worker doesn't get taken out by them. You guys need to get over here. It's going to be slow going whichever way around you go, so that is a little bit unfortunate. Hopefully we can get down there before Holland start taking out all of the camps. So let's go and start making our move. Again, the archer's just going to be slow, but we will get there eventually. And we'll go and have a look over to the east to see what we can find. So I've got at least 3 barbarian camps I can take out. We've discovered Polynesia. Not too sure how we discovered Polynesia. I don't know. We must have seen a ship or... Oh, no, they've got their scouts over here. You still want an embassy. I could have taken that for the money, actually, but we'll get a mutual embassy as soon as we can, really. So let's keep moving down here. They've actually got some archers that are attacking them. We can't get to them on this turn, unfortunately, but let's start moving in. And then what we'll do is we can kill that archer, which will complete one quest. If we get rid of this barbarian camp, it'll complete another quest. And if we connect horses up, it'll complete yet another quest. So the potential of getting 3 quests completed here with 1 city-state, even though we did upset them a little bit. We're at the bottom of the scores. That's because we don't start with a free city. Hardly a surprise. Let's just go and finish these guys off. So there is another camp of archers there. We do need to deal with those, but we will. Put those guys on the hill. Now, obviously, Kaisel are going to be very upset because they hate us already and we're sitting in their borders. But they should be aware that we're trying to help them. That's the only reason we're here. I don't think they'll attack. They don't usually attack from the camp. Sometimes they do. So we can move the archers up. We'll move you guys onto the hill. Borders are growing. If you could deal with that, Holland, that'd be fantastic, because I really don't want them coming over here and grabbing my farm. And you're actually just backing off. Maybe we want to go and have a look over on the east here. There might be something worth grabbing. In the meantime, I'm going to go down this way and find the other coast. And there it is. Let's start doing some damage to you guys. think you guys can just heal up for this turn, because we didn't do a huge amount of damage there, let's be honest. And hopefully we'll get that cargo route set up before we run out of money. That's kind of the plan that I'm going for here. We will get a little bit of money for clearing this barbarian camp, actually, so that's not too much of a bad thing. Can we kill them? No, not yet, so we will wait. We found an ancient ruin. Ah, that was lucky. What do we get for that? 30 faith. Very nice. We can found a pantheon. Can create pantheon now. Okay. It's not giving me the option. It'll probably let me do it on the next turn. Not too sure what we're going to take. Have a look. I mean, we could take Desert Folklore. There we go. We've got Calendar now. That's pretty cool. So, let's go and think about this. Desert Folklore, 1 faith from Desert Tiles is pretty cool. But, I mean, are we really going to want to work any of these Desert Tiles? We don't have a huge number of them. So, it probably isn't really worth it. Earth Mother's nice, providing you get iron or copper, which we're, you know, well, I mean, we can't see, we'd be able to see copper and salt on the map, so unless we get iron, it's unlikely. Fertility rights could be quite nice, faster growth rate. Pastures. What do horses are paddocks, aren't they? Can never remember this. No, they are pastures. And we know we're going to have at least 2 horses there. So getting culture from pastures could be pretty useful for us. I think we're going to go for that, actually. Because my culture was really bad on the last game. I was really, really slow in getting the culture. Let's also go for trapping, because we know we'll be able to get furs. We are going to want to get mining pretty quickly as well. You guys continue to explore around. We should be able to finish this camp off here if we're lucky. And that'll give us some more money and make things good for another turn or 2. There we go. It's 37 gold, and that's another quest completed. They don't hate me anymore. But that's all I can do on this turn, so I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I do hope that this campaign goes as well as the last one did. In fact, I hope it goes better, because I'd like to be able to not make quite as many mistakes, but we shall see. I still find Deity very, very challenging, so we'll see how it goes. Big thank you once again to Kenny Wilson for sponsoring this video with his generous donation on Patreon, and I'll see all of you guys next time. So until then, goodbye for now.